wondering, fearing, doubting.
Hey Internet, this is James, and I'm super excited about this new Let's Play, because I fucking adore this game. I would go so far as to say that this is probably the best original title to come out of the GameCube, PS2, Xbox generation. It's Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. It was a GameCube exclusive. Also, notably, the first M-rated game to be published by Nintendo themselves. So let's go ahead and get this underway here. I'm not going to spoil too much about this game as we play it storyline-wise. We're just going to let it unfold.
Flesh.
Bone.
Bone. Bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time. Before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Alright, so this game starts out absolutely fucking bonkers and really fucking dark. As you can tell, it's really not that easy to see what's going on, but I'm a chick holding a shotgun, getting attacked by skeletons. The way the game's combat system works is you can target specific parts of the body. I usually go for the head when I can. Oh god, I'm out of bullets. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, what's the run button? Oh, okay, whatever. The darkness comes! So basically, bitch is having a nightmare.
Remember me, Alex?
Like, you know, you play this game for the first time, and you're just like, what is going on? 333, remember that number, it's important. Bitch just sleeps in irregular clothes, shoes on and all.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
It's 3:30 in the morning, and the guy's just like, yo, we need you to fly out here. Oh, I don't know where you live, but you need to fly here to Rhode Island. Come check on this corpse, yeah. Your
Miss Roivas,
grandpa's dead as shit.
I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under
Dude, he's
brighter
hitting on her
circumstances.
so hard.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Detective
Of course.
boy there wants
This
a
way.
piece of that Roy
But I must warn you,
ass.
it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Yep. Granddad's been fucking around with the wrong evil spirits, that's for sure.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. No, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish
Yeah,
I had
really,
some.
lady. Like, you're giving this guy a fucking ultimatum. It's like, he doesn't know shit, and if he did, you would know. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to the murder, it would be here. So yeah, what any logical, level-headed human being would do. Alright, there's a run. Okay. Hey, look, it's a clock. Beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck. Yet the clock continues to tick with the time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex take a look at the key? Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding at all. It looks like a dresser key. I don't think that's useful yet, actually. I think we end up using that later. Fucking hearing voices. All right. So basically, the first thing that we want to do here is we want to go over to this clock right here and be all like, "What's up? Change your oh, damn it." The looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing upon this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use left and right to adjust the clock hands. Should Alex adjust the clock hands? I bet you guys can't guess what time we have to set the clock to. Yeah, you guessed it. 3:33. Opening up the fucking hidden doorway to Alex's grandfather's hidden rape room. Over here on the wall is a sword. The ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace, another token of eclectic junk. You say it's eclectic junk, but you're gonna want that later, Alex. And right here we have the Tome of Eternal Darkness. The game's... It's basically the what the game's named after. Sorry, Jesus. It's full of Cthulhian bullshit. Let's open it up and go for it. Yeah, that's not leather bound, bro. That's bound in human flesh. Should Alex read the book? Sure. I'm sure it's full of fantastic picture stories for young children. And not Cthulhian tentacle rape monsters. Oh, wait. No. No, it's full of the Cthulhian tentacle monsters.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Pious Augustus? Where is Conservon?
Obviously he's speaking
Facusatis
in Roman,
aquae
I
summa.
believe? Yeah.
Et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, Diasit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, centurio acturius. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did
And then
not
all of a
have
sudden,
chance.
that guy starts speaking English.
Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
At ease, soldier. Yep, fantastic idea. Follow the voices in your head, Pious. So, the way this game is split up is each level is a chapter in the book, in a different period of time, each involving people getting their hands involved with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in some way or another. Pious here, though. Pious is a special case. Pious... We'll see what happens with Pious. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but let's... Suffice it to say that Pious makes some very poor life decisions, and we're not talking about accidentally knocking some girl up. Pious does some stuff that Pious likely ends up regretting. The die is on the floor, is finely crafted and laid with golden gems that Pious can't identify. A strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. So this game is a kind of a horror game, but not in the same vein as something like Resident Evil or Silent Hill. It's very, very unique in its presentation and its design. A shaft ascends towards the lower level. A ladder is situated on the side of the shaft. Yes, can I use the ladder? I would like to use the ladder. That's what I'd like to do, I think. Oh, okay, I just need to be at the ladder. It's a horror game, but we're not talking horror like fucking goddamn it, I'm an idiot. Fucking, would you go down the ladder, Pious? Your fate awaits you. Yeah, it's not a horror game in the same vein as Resident Evil or Silent Hill, in that you're fighting for your life, necessarily, and you're running from all these hideous monsters. The game actually has a fairly strong emphasis on combat. You are supposed to fight these things. The game has different ways of being scary, though. And that's... It breaks the fourth wall a lot. And it gets inside your head. Not the... A strange granite block lies on the floor. Pick it up. It doesn't get inside the character's head. It fucks with you. You as the player. It messes with. Which is... fairly unique. I don't think any other game has really done it to the same extent that this game did, which is probably... Oh, well, yeah, I'll pick that up. Which probably has a lot to do with, oh, health meter. Fucking goddamn menus. Yeah, the red thing is health meter. Alright. Fucking fantastic. It's showing me all the different things in the menu. We'll look at those later when we actually need to. I can understand why games haven't really done it since Eternal Darkness, because it's a very unique idea, it's a very unique presentation, and I imagine that it would lose a lot of its novelty done more than once. I mean, that hasn't stopped companies like Activision from, like, just destroying franchises like Call of Duty and Guitar Hero, but it seems like anyone who would want to put enough time into a game to make it like an actual mindfuck like this game is, God, I am cornered. I can't get out of here. Fucking shit. Kill something, Pious. Kill something. El Peter's curse. Please. Please don't die. Oh my god. Wow, I don't even know if there's a way to like restore health in here. I've never come this close to dying in this part of the game. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of enemies still. Anyway, like I was saying, any company that would take the time to make a game like this, like a legitimate mindfuck, it probably takes a little more work than copy and pasting a Guitar Hero game or a Call of Duty game every 12 months. Because this game, I'm not kidding when I say it fucks with you. It does some shit later on, and it's rather impressive. This game fucked with me a lot when I first played it. I fell for a lot of its little tricks. And a lot of its little tricks are not fun. Oh man. This camera angle is not at all friendly to having no health, because I'm just gonna run right into a goddamn skeleton zombie. Oh, there's so many of them! Okay, so here's where I need to go in the menu. Obviously, I'm going to put the red block there. And it pulses with energy. I'm going to put the blue block here. And it pulses with energy. The red, yellow, and green, the red, blue, and green runes hold a lot of significance for the game, actually. They represent the game's three main gods, and the three main arcs that the story can follow. They're all essentially the same thing. The only difference is the enemies change a little bit, and the final boss changes. They're essentially the same, like I said. They're not shockingly different. They're not majorly different. The game itself doesn't change much based on which ones you pick, on which one you end up following. However, there is a special ending if you have a save file and carry it over to a second and third game and end up playing through all three separate lines. That's not something we're going to be doing with this Let's Play. We're just going to pick one and go for it. I'm not sure which one we're going to pick. Probably just going to pick it at random. I'm not sure. I know one of them's easier. One of them's like actually legitimately harder. I think we might end up picking red. But we'll see how that goes when we actually get there. God, this fucking sucks. Being almost dead. I can't believe I almost died here. Pious, you must prove your worth by destroying the statue. And here it tells you how to do the targeting thing, which we already went over. So I'm destroying the statue of myself. That's always a solid idea. Burn the effigy of Pious Augustus. And we will limp down this hallway. Oh, Jesus, we're not done yet, are we? Oh, no. Oh, God, Pious, go, 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 go. I really don't want to have to do this again. Ah! Well, this is at least making things interesting. I thought I was just gonna fucking blow through this game and it was gonna be boring for everybody watching. But apparently, I still suck just enough at video games to make this hilarious. Granted, I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't doing okay right now for having no health. A button attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. A bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Should Pious push this odd button that is in the middle of a weird temple that he found in a hole in the ground out in the middle of the desert? Abso-fucking-lutely. And then let's go stand in the shiny P circle and see where that takes us. Because we're just pulling out all the stupidity stops today. And here is where we choose our game's path. Where should we go? Should we go with the God of Blood, Chaturga? Should we go with the God of Blue Head Crabs, Ulioth? Or should we go with the Blue Scorpion Kokairi Emerald of Zelatoth? I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go with Chaturga. Just for shiggle butts. So this, kids, is why you don't go into a creepy underground sand temple and pick up the creepy glowing artifacts. No matter how greedy you are. Because if you do that, this is gonna happen to you. It's almost a guarantee. You're gonna turn into some creepy ass fucking Roman skeletal warrior soldier of the old Cthulhian Lovecraft gods that are trying to fuck up the world. Yup. That motherfucker is taking absolutely no prisoners.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. Chaturga's power filled me, invigorating my dead body. With a touch, I could level buildings, rend the ground asunder, and channel power such as mortal men could only dream. Face me.
Surely
and you shall
perish.
Surely perish.
And Hal Alexander's like, what the fuck am I reading? Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to go ahead and call it an episode. We will pick up next time when we're heading for Chapter 2. Have a good day, guys.